You know how sometimes when you pursue something new, you start off thinking, oh, this will be easy, I've got this. And then you get a few steps in and realize you have no clue what you're doing and it's totally overwhelming and you consider quitting? Yeah, I hope that's never the case for you when it comes to VIPKid's hiring process. Hi, my name is Teacher Tina. I'm a VIPKid teacher, a brand ambassador, and one of the top 5 hiring coaches for the company. I help people like you get hired as my full-time job. I totally love it, and I'm passionate about this company and what it can do for you. So, I spend a lot of my time in this hiring process holding people's hands throughout any step of the process and beyond, right? So I'm here to break down that process for you. So first, we will get an overview of the updated hiring process as of June 2019. Then we are going to talk about some important details about each step that you may not know. And then third, I'm going to give you some quick next steps to help you be successful. So let's jump in. First, I'm going to show you an infographic that I created with the help of VIPKid. Okay, so the very first step is the application screening. This is also called the basic information stage or the online application. So you would complete that first, and once that is accepted, you get 4 different options for completing the interview or demo stage. This is basically the first time that you practice teaching. Okay, once you pass that, you move on to the certification center. You will review some teaching materials in the teaching prep, and then you will teach at least 1 mock class so that you can get a certification. Next, if you pass that certification, you go on to sign your contract, upload documents, and complete the TESOL course if you need to do so. Okay? If you did not pass your mock class, you will do another mock class and another mock class, basically as many as you need in order to pass and get certified. Okay? So that is essentially the hiring process. Let's break it down a little bit more. I'm going to go step by step. So the application screening. The best thing you need to remember about this is that it is scored by a computer, not someone who is physically looking at it and can piece things together. So my suggestion to you is that you should complete this step on a computer instead of on a smartphone so that you can more easily type things in there such as your experience. It is scored by a computer, not by a person, so you want to be sure that you are adding up all of your years of experience. Basically, VIPKid is just making sure that you meet the 3 basic requirements. The first one being that you have at least a bachelor's degree. If you have beyond a bachelor's degree, be sure to mention those too. Okay, that you have at least 1 year of teaching related experience with kids. This can be nannying, tutoring, coaching, babysitting, anything like that. Okay, so add up as many experiences as you can think. They don't have to be recent. Add them up, see how many years you have, and then fill that out accordingly. Okay, and the most important note about that is that if you have a year of experience, right, you need to have at least a year. Do not choose the 12-month option. It will automatically fail you. Okay, so you must choose at least the 1 to 3 years of experience option, of course, if it's true, right? Okay, so those are the first 2 things I look for. The third is that you have legal eligibility to work in the US or Canada. You don't have to live in the US or Canada, you just have to have legal eligibility. VIPKid advertises to its parents, its customers, that the teachers are North American teachers. So you need to have citizenship or a green card, some kind of acceptable proof. Ideally, VIPKid would love for its teachers to have familiarity with the North American school systems in the US and Canada. Okay? And I get this question a lot, do I have to be a native speaker to get hired with VIPKid? No, you don't have to be a native speaker, but you'd better be pretty close to a native speaker in terms of your skills, your grammatical structures, your accent, right? So VIPKid does look for those things. Okay, so those are the first 3 things, so make sure that it is clear that you meet those 3 things when you fill out that online application. If you filled it out and you failed, but you believe you should have passed, maybe you mistyped something. The only way to fix it really is to reapply with a new email address. So that's really your only option for trying again. So the next step of the process, this is like your first time teaching or practicing teaching, right? So this is like the interview demo stage. So you basically have 4 options. The first 2 options that are actually in the middle of the infographic are a 10-minute lesson that you are teaching. So this is a 10-minute lesson. Currently, as of June 2019, it is no longer the My Feelings lesson that you see on YouTube. Those videos are still great because they give you an example of how to teach, but the current lesson is about me, myself, and I. And as soon as you book one of these options, the live or the recorded, as soon as you get ready to do it, they will send you the slides. VIPKid will provide you with the materials. You don't need to come up with them on your own. So those are two options. The recorded one, you actually do a self-introduction and then you teach the slides. There are 6 slides for you to teach. Okay? If you choose the live interview demo, you will teach to a live interviewer who is in Beijing. It's pretty cool, and you get your feedback immediately. Okay, so those are 2 options. The one that you see here on the top is a coaching day. Coaching days are in-person practice days. So if you live near a big city, you want to check the link below to see if there is a coaching day near you. These are great opportunities to practice the skills you need to become a VIPKid teacher. Now, if you do not see a coaching day that is near you or that is coming up soon, I don't suggest that you put it off or travel really far. Choose one of the other 3 options instead, but if you happen to be near one that's coming up soon, they're a great option to choose, the coaching days, okay? And that basically just gets you to skip over the interview. You never actually get evaluated at this step. The last option that we have is called the Smart Demo, and it is done on a smartphone. I have another video about the Smart Demo in particular, which steps you through how to do it, so be sure to check that one out as well. I will stick it on the end screen of this video so you can check it out. That's the Smart Demo. I recommend it to pretty much everyone because it's the fastest and easiest option, and people are typically happy with their pay rate with that one as well. Okay, so those are the 4 options that you have to pass the demo stage. And then once you pass that, you move on to what we call the Certification Center. So you'll see on here I have listed teaching prep. That's basically just your opportunity to learn about VIPKid, to read up on materials, watch some short video clips, that type of thing, so that you get prepared. You may or may not have to do a short quiz. Some people do, some people don't. VIPKid often pilots programs to see what helps people the most through the hiring process. So that's why you may or may not have a quiz, okay? But after you do that teaching prep and maybe a quiz, you get ready for your mock class or your certification, right? Your mock certification. So you have 2 options here. You can either do the beginner level certification, which is levels 2 and 3, or the intermediate/upper levels 4 and 5. So you will choose one of those and prepare accordingly. Each of those options will have 2 different sets of slides, set B and set A. So you will prepare for 2 lessons that are 10 minutes each, and then when you get to your class with your mock class mentor will tell you, I want you to do A, or I want you to do B, or sometimes they'll let you pick. Okay? But you do need to prepare for those. But the best advice I can give you for the mock classes is to think of it as practice instead of a test. Okay, so the mock classes exist so that you can work one-on-one with a VIPKid mentor in order to be prepared for a real class. That's really all it is. Yes, you are evaluated and you do need to pass at some point, but you can do multiple mock classes before you pass. There's no harm in doing repeat classes, repeat mocks. I do have a video about the real reasons you're probably not passing your mock class, so definitely check out that video as well. So anyway, after you pass a mock class certification, you have the option. As of June 2019, you have the option. You can either get another certification. So if you went for the 2-3, you can go for the 4-5 before signing your contract, and you'll be with a mentor one-on-one. Or if you're just excited to sign your contract, you can go forward to the next step and then come back and get more certifications after you're a hired teacher. That's totally fine. Or you don't need to get more certifications. You just need to pass at least one of these certifications in order to get hired. Okay, so after you get a certification, you move on to the end of the hiring process where you'll get your contract. You can preview it earlier than this, but you'll sign your contract. You will upload documents such as proof of your bachelor's degree and any certifications or other degrees you may have, pictures for your profile, and a short video, and a bio description, all that good stuff. And then if you do not already have an approved TESOL certification, you may be asked to complete VIPKid's TESOL-VIPKid Certification. It only takes a couple of hours. I have lots of great tips in my hiring guide and in my hiring support group on Facebook for the TESOL quiz, and then you're basically hired. And it's a whirlwind. So if you get to the end of the hiring process and you have submitted all of your stuff, there is a background check in there that can sometimes delay things a little bit. But if you submit everything and it's been more than I would say 3 days and you haven't heard back, I think you should contact VIPKid at that point, give them a little nudge. So I have the hiring team's email address below, and if you're my referral, please copy me on that email and I will try to expedite it for you. I will reply all to the company, they'll see my name come up. I would love to help you get hired and get teaching even sooner. So, next steps. Next steps. I would love to help you. I have lots of resources for my referrals that are free, such as live coaching sessions for people in the hiring process and my hired teachers. I have a hiring support community that's open to anyone who's currently in the VIPKid hiring process. My referrals also enjoy a free hiring guide that's very detailed. And has some confidential information as well. So basically, if you would like to be my referral, I will advocate for you, I will guide you as much as you'd like. Yeah, and I'm excited for the opportunity to serve you. You can add my code anytime up until you get to the contract signing stage, but the sooner that you add me, the sooner I can send you the hiring guide, I can accept your registration for the live coaching, and all that good stuff. So, to add my code, you basically would log into your VIPKid account on the computer, go to My Account, and then add referral code, and my code is KRIST0230. KRIST0230. Be very careful with those digits. And as soon as you send that, please send me a quick email to introduce yourself. I would love to meet you, and then I'll hook you right up with that hiring guide. And I just can't wait to be a part of your journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody else you know who's in the hiring process so they can get a clearer picture of what to expect. I'm really excited for you. Thank you so much, and best wishes. Quick, if you don't mind, in the comments below, I would love to hear, what do you plan to do with the extra income you'll get through VIPKid? What do you plan to do with it? All right, thank you so much and enjoy your VIPKid journey. Bye.